Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a flip through of my setup of my Hobonichi Weeks planner, and this is going to be my everyday carry. I finished up with maternity leave this week, so I will be going back to work full-time, so there's a lot in here. I do primarily use this as my work planner as a teacher, but there are some other things that I'm going to be using this for as well. So I'm going to show you a setup. To get started, this is a cover from Moterm, and I just picked this up right off of Amazon. I know that you can buy it, I believe, from AliExpress, but I usually just get mine off of Amazon. So this cover does fit a Hobonichi Weeks with a clear plastic cover on it, and another option that will fit this with the cover on is this. This is a Filofax personal compact zip, and the style, I think it's written right there. I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but basically this just slides out. The rings and everything just slide out, and I have used this in the past. But I decided to go with this one because I felt like it matched the cover for the weeks that I have for this year. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. And like I said, there's a lot in here, but we're just going to talk our way through it. So to get started, if you have a Moterm cover, you probably already know that they don't really lay flat because of the large pocket that runs the full length of the cover. While that is great, that is one thing that just bothers me a little bit. So sometimes I do just take my planner out. With everything that I have in here this time, I probably will not do that. So we'll start over here, and this right here is just a piece of paper, and I added washi tape on it. So I put like a colorful washi tape on this side and then a plain kind of minimal black and white on that side, and I just slipped it right in here. That way I can use it for different covers or whatever color scheme I'm going for. So that's just some decoration that I added. This is the April calendar because I'm going back to work on March 30th that I added in, and this was a freebie from a sticker shop. These two right here are little, they're called prayer cards, so they just have a Bible verse on them. There's this one and that one, and these came from a company called Bloom, and it came with like a pack. They also have like inspirational ones if you don't want the prayer card ones. Then I have some laptop stickers, star and pencil stickers, paper clips, binder clips, and some don't forget flags. So this clear cover is from Hobonichi, and obviously so is the Hobonichi Weeks. And then when you open this up, I have another little sticker sheet of coffee mugs, another little prayer card, and this was just a freebie that I printed out. I put this in my cousin, and this was basically the piece that was left over, so I just went ahead and added that in here. This was also a freebie. I think this is from Planning with Kay. I did another video where I kind of linked where I've purchased or picked up most of my freebies, so I will go ahead and make sure that I include information in the description box of this video as well. So I thought that this was a really good thing to put in the front. You have the power to protect your peace, just as a little reminder. Then I have two different stickers here. These are both from different shops. This is like a holographic one, you can probably tell, and that's just a glossy. The next section, I have the first 3 months of the year crossed out because I'm essentially going back to work in April. And on this section right here, I usually just mark in any days off or personal or sick time, excuse me, that I take. This is more of the extra of the freebie, and so I just put it in here with some washi tape for decoration. This was a freebie from, I believe it's from the Planner Spot, and it's just a list of basically holidays for all of the year. So I just added that in with washi tape so I could still see the calendar from 2022 and then also next year for 2024. Okay, and these two sheets were the vertical monthly layouts, which I always try using. I never can, so I just decided to go ahead and cover them up. Excuse me. So this was a freebie also. This was actually a larger one-piece checklist. It wasn't designed for the weeks. I think this was maybe the traveler's notebook or a personal insert. I'm not sure the size, but I just printed it out and then cut it down so it would fit. And on these two sheets, I'm going to put a list of my IEP meetings. So I kind of have like a checklist of everything that I need to do for each meeting. So the checklist is going to go here, and then the kids' names are going to go on the top. Since the school year obviously starts in, last year, obviously it started in 2022 and went to 2023. This planner ends in December, so I have a spring list and then also a fall list, because technically this will be a different school year. So I have that added in here. The washi is just for decoration. I did use double-sided, kind of like the tape, just to go ahead and make sure that was permanently in here. Next, we get into the monthly tabs, or monthly section, and that's why I have a little tab up here just to mark this is where the monthlies start. And there's really not much in here. And then I have just a little tab that I'll be moving from day to day for the current month. So here's April, and I just decorated these really simply with just some washi, and I stopped at June. And then I haven't decorated the later months because those will be a different school year. So I just focused on this school year. So now we're going to flip to, let's see, this bookmark right here. And once again, that checklist that I just showed you, I also added in here for grades. And so we have grades that are going to be due in April and June. And then I just put a little line right diagonally for the end of the school year. And then when next school year starts, we will have grades due in November. So basically kids' names right here. If they're completely done, ready to go, they will get a little check mark. And this was just the weekly, I think this was November maybe. The first week of, or let me see, the last week in November, I think that's when this starts. Yes, because this is December of last year. So obviously I'm not going to be using this page. So that is in here. Now we are going to skip ahead and go to probably this divider. And this is the first week I'm going to be back. So I just did a little bit of pre-planning with just little sections the way that I like to break it up. So just really simple. And then I also added these tabs. I just wrote this in, and it just has April through December. So this is the first full week of April. So that's how I have it really simply decorated. And I will be also doing a 2022 flip of my Hobonichi Weeks as well. So you guys will probably notice that I stick to pretty much the same layout every single week. So we have that going. So then we're going to go ahead and skip and go to the back. And we're going to go to the notes pages. Okay. So on this side, this is a sticker, and I put this in to mark when I have IEP meetings. On this side, I think I actually may have purchased this. It was a password tracker, and once again, this was for an A5, and I basically just cut it down so it would fit and added a piece of washi so I can move it in and out of my work planners, because previously I was using sticky notes, so I would have 8 sticky notes like at the back of my planner, and then I'd have to basically migrate all of them. So I decided just to make it easier for myself and add an entire sheet that I can easily move from planner to planner or place to place for any work password. So I put one on this side, and then I also put one on the back side right here. This little dashboard is from Jetstream Co, and I'm not going to show you that page, but this basically is all of the notes pages, which are at the end. So I don't have anything in the back pockets right here because I don't really flip all the way to the end of my planner that often. So I chose really not to put anything in there. These tabs are very sturdy. They came from a shop on Etsy, which also is a business on Amazon. And I ordered the ones that actually say the months, but when I took them out and realized how sturdy they were, I ended up using most of them in my cousin. And then these were the blank ones that came with it as well that I decided to still use for my weeks. So that is the entire planner all set up. If you guys have any questions about anything I've gone over, I know that that was probably a lot of information thrown at you in a short time frame. Just let me know in the comments. If you enjoy planner related videos, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye.